Good morning, good morning, good morning. It's a Psalms 119 morning, guys. Let's go to verse 108. Except I pray the words of my mouth, O Lord, and teach me your judgments. Let's talk about these words of their mouth and accepting this offering, guys. It was their words of repentance to God. But I love, if you go over there to Hosea, when he was talking to the Israelites, he was talking about, hey, when you offer up these words, may your actions back what you're saying. Words of repentance, but your actions gonna tell me if you really repented. So let's just stop talking and let's put some action to it. Prove it. Now, when I did Nanowrimo, yes, y'all, this is day 14 for our Nanowrimoites. And Coach Green is, it is. And Coach Green is coming with the word. But guys, when I did Nanowrimo, it was to eliminate limiting beliefs. But guys, if I wouldn't have done the action and actually got in there and wrote words and sat down and put a plan into action, did anything, what would I be limiting? I would just be talking and really compounding on those beliefs. So, Coach Green, it's hers. I'm gone.
So she says. She ain't never gone. She always come back. Y'all, I don't have any deep thoughts this morning because it's freezing in Texas. It's cold. It's cold. It is cold. People in Texas, they thermometers are off. That's what's wrong with them. And you know what? Typically, I would say, okay, I'm a Texite or whatever you want to call Texan. That's it. But I'm sorry. When the winter come, I go back to my roots. I'm a summer baby. I like for it to be hot outside. That's why I moved out here. Not really. I got in trouble and my family made me come out here. But anyway, so let's be truthful. So today I'm gonna be a little transparent. I'm gonna try to get through this as fast as I can because it's cold. So I was sitting in my bed this morning. I was like, what will I say to the people, whatever the case may be? And I started thinking about some things that just transpired in my own life, things that made me have to come to the forefront and say, Latisse, it's time for you to take responsibility for who you are as a person. You can't be bound by your situations and the environment that you were raised in or whatever the case may be. And so I was like, what in the world does that have to do with NaNoWriMo? Like, that has nothing to do with anything. But then it was like, what we do is we get beyond the manuscript. Because what happens is sometimes we take our platforms and that bitterness that sets in, and we take that platform and we use it to spread bitterness rather than to accept the truth about some things that's taking place. What we forget is that whether we want to believe it or not, we're writing history. The reason that we are able to go back and say, oh yeah, this happened at this time frame was because of how it was recorded and written down in certain books. So as I was sitting there and I was thinking about like, what would I want to be remembered as? You know, I'm taking y'all back to a victim's mindset because I had one. And even now, God is working me out of that mindset. He's making me self-aware to where I can see those times when it seeps in. And so I got to thinking about the Shetland pony, which is something I learned when I moved to Texas. And the, I think it's a Clydesdale horse that they use in the Coca-Cola Bud Billiken parade, them big, huge ones. And you be like, wow. And it's like they're gorgeous. And so I don't know why I watched them train these horses one day, but I did. This is gonna come together in a minute. And so as I was watching them, and I moved to Texas, and the parade is a big deal in Chicago. I don't know if they still do it or not, but it was something that we all love to watch. That the women would come out, they'd be jamming, and the bands was on point. It was like watching Grambling and Prairie View battle. And it was just beautiful. And I remember saying, man, I'm going to give me one of them horses when I get older. Not really, because they're like hundreds of millions of thousands of dollars. And so, and who got land? Where you got land at in Chicago? Anyway. So then as I was thinking about them this morning, I thought about the legacy that I wanted to, me having that thought a long time ago. And I always had the mindset of I'm just a workhorse to people. People just want me around for what I can do for them. And you know what, I'm always doing, and that's all people see me for. They want me to help them with their business. Be a graphic designer, Latisse, because you're so good at it. And I need you to do stuff for my business. And so it's just like people always put me in the line of doing. But then I had to start asking myself, are you always doing? Because if that's what you're always presenting to the world, guess what? That's what they see. That they can't help but to see it. But then the thing came in, you must do it well. Because if people always want you to do it, what am I saying? I look at the Michelin pony, right? It's about this tall, okay? And I have to use these with my finger. But then you see the Clydesdale, it's about this tall. It's big. And it's bred for what they do with them, all right? Here's the thing. The Shetland pony, or did I call him a Michelin pony?
You did. I was like, what's a Michelin?
The Shetland, sorry, y'all. The Shetland pony never tries to be the Clydesdale.
Ooh, come on.
The Clydesdale is never said to itself, oh, or I don't think it does. I don't have horse thought.
Come on.
I am a parade horse, and I don't want to be a parade horse. And every time I turn around, they got me in a parade, and I just got to trot all the time. They not saying that. They do what they do, and they do it well, no matter what situation they're raised in, no matter who it is. So what am I saying to my writers? Choose your genre.
Come on.
And own it. If whatever you are called to write it well. I don't care if that's what people put you in. I do not care. People say if you're a comedian, I used to do stage plays. And so there was one character that I was just destined to because I played her so well. And I could have said, oh, I don't want to be this person no more. I want to be taken serious. And you know what? There are some people that do that and they do it well. They're able to go from one platform to another. But some of us, let's be honest, we don't do that well. So own where you are. Everybody know that mama that be in the black movies. She play that mama in everybody movie. She a mama. She owns it. She was Tina Turner mama.
Yep.
She was somebody mama on the Fresh Prince of Bel-Air. She's always, or the aunt, the crazy aunt. Everybody got one.
Oh, I wish I knew her name. I
can't. It's on the tip of my tongue.
Deep voice.
Yeah,
yes.
But she plays it well. So what am I saying, writers? Own your gifts.
Come on.
And when you're owning your gift, make sure you're doing it and you're doing it well. Because your writing technique is a fingerprint. Nobody can do what you do. Don't compare yourself. I guess I said all that to say. No more comparisons. Own it. I'm gone because I'm owning the fact that I'm not meant to be in the cold, okay? I'm not a penguin. I'm a human. And I need to be in the house where it's heat. Love you guys.
Guys, y'all better take that and run with it. I'm Joy K. Massenberg, your morning motivator, serving you a hot cup of inspiration so you can be productive and a joy to someone else. Guys, we're owning it on today. Connect with us. Book your free consult now. All right. Bye-bye.